Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In our previous video, we explored the remarkable life and untimely passing of Pearl Bailey, a true icon in music, theater, and beyond. Today we're taking a deeper dive into her extraordinary story. From breaking racial barriers on Broadway to becoming a cultural ambassador and advocate for education, Pearl Bailey's legacy is one of resilience, talent, and inspiration. In this video, we'll explore the lesser-known aspects of her career, the challenges she overcame, and the impact she left on generations to come. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering her talent, get ready for an immersive journey into the life of Pearl Bailey. Let's get started. Pearl Bailey was more than just a singer. She was a trailblazer who shattered racial and cultural barriers in the entertainment industry. Her journey to prominence was marked by resilience, artistry, and a deep understanding of how to connect with audiences across divides. Her journey into the spotlight began humbly in the 1930s when she sang and danced in nightclubs, catering to Black audiences in Philadelphia. These intimate venues not only honed her natural talents but also served as the foundation for her unique performance style, a seamless blend of humor, charm, and vocal prowess. Her early career coincided with a period of cultural vibrancy in the Black entertainment scene, and Bailey's performances quickly gained her recognition, prompting invitations to perform at other venues along the East Coast. By 1941, as the United States entered World War II, Bailey's career took on a patriotic dimension. She joined the USO, United Service Organizations, to tour the country, performing for American troops stationed at home and abroad. These performances were not merely entertainment. They were a morale-boosting lifeline for soldiers facing the uncertainties of war. Bailey's warm and charismatic stage presence made her a favorite among the troops, and her ability to connect with her audience, even in the most challenging circumstances, set her apart. Her repertoire during these tours was a mix of soulful ballads, jazz standards, and light-hearted humor, designed to bring comfort and a touch of home to those far from it. Following the conclusion of her USO tour, Bailey settled in New York City, a hub of opportunity for artists of her caliber. The move marked a pivotal moment in her career, positioning her in the heart of America's entertainment industry. New York, with its vibrant Broadway scene and bustling nightlife, offered her the chance to expand her artistic horizons. It was here that she began to make the transition from a regional performer to a national star. The city provided a platform not just for her to showcase her talent, but also to break into larger, more diverse audiences, ultimately laying the groundwork for her enduring success in theater, film, and music. Bailey's early years highlight her resilience and adaptability, qualities that would define her illustrious career. From intimate nightclubs in Philadelphia to performing for soldiers during a global conflict, and finally to the bright lights of New York, her trajectory exemplifies the power of talent and determination to overcome barriers and seize opportunities. One of her most iconic achievements came on Broadway, where her charisma and unique talent made her a standout in productions like Hello, Dolly. When she stepped into the role of Dolly Gallagher-Levi in 1968, she not only became the first Black actress to portray this iconic character, but also redefined the boundaries of representation on Broadway. Before stepping into the iconic role of Dolly Gallagher-Levi in Hello, Dolly, Pearl Bailey expressed both excitement and trepidation. Taking on a character traditionally played by white actresses came with immense pressure. In interviews, Pearl often reflected on the responsibility she felt to not only deliver an unforgettable performance, but also to honor the cultural significance of her casting. She reportedly spent weeks studying the script and collaborating closely with the production team to bring a fresh perspective to the role. Opening night was a resounding success, and Pearl recalled the thunderous applause and standing ovations as one of the most emotional moments of her career. Critics and audiences alike praised her portrayal, which redefined the possibilities for diversity and representation on Broadway. The production, revamped with an all-black cast, was a groundbreaking moment in theater history. Bailey's performance was hailed as transformative. Critics raved about her natural comedic timing and her ability to breathe new life into the character. Audiences were equally captivated, with many describing her as the heart and soul of the production. One theatergoer remarked, "It wasn't just a performance, it was an experience." The New York Times praised her as a powerhouse of talent who could command the stage with a mere gesture or glance. During rehearsals for Hello, Dolly? On Broadway, things were getting pretty tense. Everyone, cast and crew, was feeling the pressure as opening night got closer. The schedule was brutal, and trying to redefine such an iconic role wasn't exactly easy. Pearl Bailey, though, being the amazing person she was, noticed that people were tired and stressed. And of course, she had the perfect idea to turn things around. The day before the final dress rehearsal, Pearl secretly arranged for a small jazz band, run by one of her close friends, to show up and play during the break. Right when the music started, Pearl appeared from backstage with a tray of homemade pastries. She walked around handing them out to the crew, and everyone was just standing there, stunned. No one really knew what to say at first, but leave it to Pearl to change the vibe. She started dancing to the jazz beat and told everyone to join in. And get this, she didn't just stop with the cast. She went to the tech crew, asking them to sing or dance if they wanted to. One super shy lighting guy eventually worked up the courage to sing a short tune, and Pearl cheered him on like, "You've got a voice I wish I had." Don't forget, this stage belongs to all of us, not just the performers. That got a huge laugh and a round of applause. The whole thing only lasted about an hour, but it completely changed the mood. Suddenly, everyone felt recharged and ready to go. One of her castmates later said, "That moment wasn't just about having fun or music. It was about how Pearl made every single person feel important. She wasn't just a great performer, she was a leader who brought us all together." That little impromptu party ended up becoming one of the most talked about memories from the production. It's just another example of how Pearl wasn't just a star on stage, but also a beacon of positivity behind the scenes. Her version of Hello, Dolly didn't just entertain, it challenged the norms of the era. In the 1960s, racial segregation was still deeply entrenched in American society, and seeing a black actress in such a prominent, traditionally white role was both inspiring and provocative. The production became a cultural phenomenon, drawing attention from media outlets nationwide. This moment of representation on Broadway was not just a theatrical achievement, but a reflection of Bailey's broader commitment to equality, which she carried into every facet of her life and career. It attracted a diverse audience, including celebrities, politicians, and civil rights leaders who saw it as a celebration of Black excellence and a step toward greater inclusivity in the arts. Her involvement in Hello, Dolly was just one aspect of her broader commitment to breaking barriers and fostering equality through the arts. Pearl Bailey's impact extended beyond her performances. She was deeply involved in the civil rights movement, using her platform to advocate for equality and inspire others. During the height of the movement in the 1960s, she frequently performed at events supporting racial integration and equal rights. Bailey also participated in fundraising galas for civil rights organizations and collaborated with other prominent Black artists to amplify the message of unity and justice. Pearl Bailey's advocacy went beyond performances and speeches. She actively participated in pivotal fundraising events during the civil rights movement. One notable example was her involvement in the 1963 Evening of Hope Gala, where she joined forces with other prominent Black artists to raise funds for educational programs aimed at underprivileged communities. Bailey's heartfelt rendition of the Battle Hymn of the Republic brought the audience to tears, earning her a standing ovation and further solidifying her role as a unifying figure during a critical moment in American history. Beyond fundraising, she often worked behind the scenes to connect donors with grassroots organizations, ensuring that the funds reached the communities that needed them the most. Her speeches often reflected her belief that the arts were a powerful tool to break down barriers, once saying, "Music and laughter transcend prejudice. They are the languages of the soul." Through her work, she inspired younger Black artists to pursue their dreams despite societal challenges, showing them that resilience and excellence could pave the way for change. Pearl Bailey's collaborations with jazz legends like Duke Ellington and Cab Calloway exemplified a confluence of artistry and cultural significance. These partnerships were not merely professional ventures, they represented a union of distinct creative forces that transcended traditional boundaries within the music world. Working alongside such iconic figures, Bailey navigated and blended musical styles with a natural ease, bridging the realms of jazz, Broadway, and popular music. Her work with Ellington, known for his sophisticated compositions and orchestral innovation, allowed Bailey to showcase her vocal versatility while contributing to a shared legacy of excellence. Meanwhile, her collaborations with Cab Calloway, celebrated for his charismatic performances and pioneering swing sound, highlighted Bailey's ability to match his dynamic energy and charm. Cab Calloway once remarked, "Working with Pearl was like catching lightning in a bottle. She had this unmatched ability to make everyone feel like they were part of something special. She could take a simple moment and turn it into magic." Calloway often highlighted Bailey's ability to connect deeply with audiences, describing her as the heart of any stage she set foot on. He believed her talent extended beyond performance, saying, "Pearl didn't just perform, she inspired. She made you want to be better, not just on stage, but as a person." Through these partnerships, Bailey demonstrated her capacity to harmonize her comedic timing and soulful delivery with the technical brilliance and innovation of her counterparts. More than just artistic achievements, these collaborations carried broader cultural implications. By working with prominent figures in jazz, a genre rooted in African American cultural expression, Bailey played a key role in amplifying the significance of jazz as a unifying cultural force. Her ability to connect with diverse audiences while collaborating with towering figures in the field positioned her as both a performer and a cultural ambassador, fostering greater appreciation for the richness of jazz and its intersection with mainstream entertainment. Bailey's performances were a masterclass in versatility, characterized by a rare combination of humor, charisma, and emotional depth. Whether delivering a heartfelt ballad or infusing a comedic monologue with wit and charm, she brought a level of authenticity that resonated deeply with her audiences. This genuine connection was a hallmark of her style, and a key reason she stood out in the competitive world of entertainment. Her stage presence exuded warmth, making every performance feel personal and unforgettable. Her fans, drawn to this unfiltered authenticity, celebrated her as an icon who transcended boundaries. Bailey's ability to connect with individuals from all backgrounds made her a beloved figure far beyond the stage. She received countless letters from admirers who saw reflections of their own struggles and triumphs in her journey. Many wrote to thank her for the hope and inspiration she brought into their lives, with one particularly moving note reading, "You make us believe that anything is possible no matter where we come from or what challenges we face." This profound impact on her audience cemented Bailey's legacy as more than just a performer. She became a symbol of resilience and possibility, using her platform to uplift and unify people across diverse spectrums of society. Her art, enriched by authenticity and a genuine connection to humanity, ensured that her influence extended far beyond the boundaries of music and theater. However, Pearl's success was not without its challenges. The media often spotlighted her achievements, but occasionally highlighted the racial barriers she faced. While her groundbreaking performance in Hello, Dolly was widely celebrated, it also drew criticism from some who resisted the idea of a black actress in a traditionally white role. Pearl, true to her nature, responded with grace, emphasizing the universality of her craft. "Dolly isn't black or white. She's human," she once said in an interview. "The role belongs to anyone who can bring her to life." Her ability to weave humor, charm, and authenticity into her performances not only endeared her to fans, but also earned her the respect of her peers. Fellow performers and directors admired her professionalism and her uncanny ability to light up a room. Cab Calloway once described her as a force of nature, a woman who could turn any stage into her own kingdom. Many of Pearl Bailey's colleagues admired her work ethic and warmth behind the scenes. One close friend once said, "Pearl had this ability to light up even the darkest days with her humor and perspective. Her performances were only part of her magic. Her genuine kindness and support for younger performers left a lasting impression on everyone she worked with." Her success on Broadway and beyond wasn't just about talent. It was about breaking barriers, challenging perceptions, and proving that art has the power to unite. But Pearl Bailey's journey didn't stop there. She brought her creativity to the world of literature, using her books to share her personal experiences and the invaluable lessons she had learned along the way. Her debut autobiography, The Raw Pearl, 1968, was a candid and heartfelt exploration of her journey through fame, challenges, and triumphs. Pearl Bailey's personal life was filled with moments that showcased her warmth and relatability. She often spoke about her love for simple pleasures, like spending time in her kitchen, experimenting with recipes, or writing in her journal. In interviews, she shared how these quiet moments helped her stay grounded amidst the chaos of show business. "Cooking and writing are my therapy," she once said, adding that they allowed her to reflect on life's joys and challenges. Fans admired this side of Pearl, seeing her not just as a star, but as someone who cherished life's little blessings, making her even more relatable to audiences worldwide. The book resonated deeply with readers, offering a mix of humor and wisdom that reflected her distinctive personality. Bailey continued her literary journey with Talking to Myself, 1971, a deeply introspective work where she delved into her personal thoughts and perspectives on life's complexities. In Pearl's Kitchen, an extraordinary cookbook, 1973, she shared her love for cooking, blending recipes with anecdotes and life lessons, creating a unique culinary memoir that celebrated the joys of food and family. Finally, Hurry Up America and Spit, 1976, captured her witty and outspoken commentary on contemporary issues, showcasing her sharp observations and social consciousness. Through her writing, Pearl Bailey connected with her audience in a deeply personal way, extending her influence beyond performance to inspire, educate, and entertain. Pearl Bailey's books were much more than collections of personal anecdotes. They were profound lessons in resilience, compassion, and optimism. Each book she authored reflected a unique aspect of her life, from her candid reflections in The Raw Pearl to her humorous commentary on societal issues in Hurry Up America and Spit. These works resonated deeply with readers, earning admiration from both fans and critics alike. They highlighted Bailey's talent not just as a performer, but also as a storyteller and observer of the human condition. Her ability to engage and inspire through her writing solidified her legacy as a multifaceted artist. Later in life, Pearl Bailey embarked on a remarkable journey as an advocate for education, demonstrating that learning has no expiration date. At the age of 67, she earned a degree in theology from Georgetown University, an achievement that garnered widespread admiration and media attention. This milestone not only reflected her deep spiritual curiosity, but also stood as a testament to her unwavering determination to grow intellectually, even at a stage in life when many might consider slowing down. Her graduation, where she received standing ovations from classmates and faculty alike, symbolized a triumph of perseverance and commitment. Bailey's accomplishment inspired countless fans and the broader public, sparking conversations about the importance of lifelong learning. Letters and messages poured in from individuals who saw her as a beacon of hope, especially older adults who had once believed their educational opportunities had passed them by. Pearl has shown us that it's never too late to pursue your dreams, wrote one admirer. Another fan shared, "Her journey reminds us that learning is not just for the young, it's for the forever curious." Pearl Bailey's influence extended far beyond her accomplishments in the entertainment industry. She dedicated herself to advocating for literacy and education, recognizing their profound impact on personal and societal development. Partnering with notable figures such as Barbara Bush, Bailey became a prominent voice in promoting programs designed to empower young people through education. Her involvement was not superficial. She actively participated in community events, school initiatives, and public campaigns, using her platform to raise awareness about the transformative power of literacy. Bailey's advocacy stemmed from her deeply held belief that literacy was more than a basic skill. It was a crucial tool for empowerment. She saw education as a means to unlock the vast potential within individuals, enabling them to better navigate their lives and contribute meaningfully to their communities. Her message was clear. Education was not merely an obligation, but a profound opportunity to create lasting change, both for individuals and for society at large. In her public appearances, Bailey often spoke with a heartfelt conviction about the barriers that illiteracy imposed on people's lives. She highlighted how access to education could break the cycle of poverty, instill confidence, and open doors to opportunities that might otherwise remain closed. Her passion for this cause resonated deeply with her audiences, inspiring young people to value their education and motivating communities to support initiatives aimed at improving literacy rates. Bailey's collaboration with figures like Barbara Bush brought additional visibility and credibility to her efforts. Together, they championed national programs that provided resources for schools, established literacy-focused events, and supported families in fostering educational growth at home. Bailey's work demonstrated her commitment to creating a brighter future for generations to come, leveraging her fame to promote causes she believed in deeply. Her legacy in literacy advocacy remains a testament to her vision of a more equitable and educated society. By using her platform to emphasize the importance of reading and learning, Bailey not only enriched the lives of countless individuals, but also contributed to a broader cultural shift that placed greater value on the power of education. Pearl's dedication to education and lifelong learning naturally extended into her global advocacy efforts. where she took on responsibilities that further showcased her passion for empowering others and fostering understanding across cultures. Pearl Bailey's life was not without hardship. Behind the glamorous performances and accolades lay a personal narrative filled with hardship and perseverance. Her relationships were often tumultuous, including instances of abuse that forced her to confront the fragility of trust and the complexities of human connection. These personal struggles revealed her inner strength and deep capacity for self-reinvention. Compounding these hardships were the societal barriers she faced as a Black woman navigating the predominantly white entertainment industry during an era marked by racial segregation and systemic discrimination. The industry often relegated performers of color to limited roles and subjected them to tokenism, yet Bailey refused to be confined by these constraints. Instead, she used her unique blend of talent, wit, and charm to transcend these barriers, proving that her artistry and determination could dismantle stereotypes and challenge preconceived notions. For Bailey, these challenges were not merely trials to endure, but opportunities for growth and self-discovery. She channeled her pain into her work, creating performances that resonated with authenticity and emotional depth. Her ability to rise above these hardships became one of her most remarkable traits, endearing her to fans and earning the respect of her peers. On stage, her humor, charm, and authenticity masked the difficulties she endured, but they also highlighted her inner strength. Audiences often described her as a beacon of light, someone who could brighten a room and inspire hope even in the darkest times. She often spoke about the importance of facing life's truths no matter how difficult they might be. One of her most memorable quotes, "You never find yourself until you face the truth," encapsulated her unwavering determination to persevere. For Pearl's self-discovery wasn't just a goal. It was a journey of confronting challenges head-on and emerging stronger on the other side. Her ability to maintain humor and grace in the face of adversity became a defining feature of her character. Whether dealing with personal setbacks or professional barriers, Pearl approached each situation with a balance of pragmatism and positivity. Friends and colleagues often marveled at her ability to find laughter, even in difficult moments, a testament to her belief that joy was a powerful tool for healing and overcoming hardship. In 1975, Pearl Bailey's influence extended beyond the arts when President Gerald Ford appointed her as a special ambassador to the United Nations. As a special ambassador to the United Nations, Pearl Bailey embraced her role with a deep sense of responsibility and passion for humanitarian causes. Appointed by President Gerald Ford in 1975, she represented the United States on global platforms, using her charisma and eloquence to foster dialogue on peace and cultural understanding. Bailey participated in international conferences and advocated for cooperation among nations, often emphasizing the shared humanity that transcends borders. Her ability to communicate complex issues with grace and humor earned her respect among diplomats and world leaders alike. A former colleague once remarked, "Pearl had a unique gift. She could turn a room of strangers into a gathering of allies." Her influence extended beyond formal events. Bailey also championed grassroots efforts, supporting initiatives to provide education and health care in underserved communities worldwide. Her unwavering commitment to these causes solidified her legacy as more than an entertainer. She became a global advocate for change, bringing warmth and authenticity to her diplomatic endeavors. Serving under 3 consecutive presidents, this role reflected her deep commitment to humanitarian and social causes. Bailey used her platform to advocate for global cooperation, cultural understanding, and social progress. Her charismatic presence and eloquent advocacy brought attention to issues that transcended borders, reinforcing her position as a respected and effective ambassador for humanity. In addition to her diplomatic efforts, Bailey's literary contributions were also recognized. In 1976, she received the Coretta Scott King Award for her children's book, Dwee's Tale. The book, which blends imaginative storytelling with moral lessons, showcased Bailey's ability to connect with young audiences and inspire future generations. This accolade highlighted her versatility and the breadth of her impact, not just as an entertainer, but also as an author and educator. Bailey's legacy was further honored on October 17, 1988, when she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Ronald Reagan. This prestigious honor acknowledged her lifetime of achievements, including her dedication to the arts, her work as a cultural ambassador, and her contributions to education and humanitarian efforts. Together, these recognitions underscored Pearl Bailey's multifaceted role as an artist, advocate, and leader whose influence extended far beyond the stage and screen. Pearl Bailey's legacy continued to shine brightly after her passing, as her contributions to the arts, education, and humanitarian efforts inspired countless tributes and initiatives. Several scholarships in her name were also established, supporting students pursuing careers in the performing arts and education. Beyond these formal recognitions, Bailey's influence could be seen in the work of modern artists and activists who credited her resilience and artistry as a source of inspiration. Vocalists such as Diana Ross and contemporary Broadway stars have often spoken about the doors Pearl Bailey helped to open, paving the way for greater diversity and representation in the arts. Her story has also been a subject of academic study, with researchers analyzing her role in breaking racial and gender barriers in American entertainment. Documentaries and biographical works continue to celebrate her achievements, ensuring that her story remains relevant to future generations. These honors and reflections underscore the enduring impact of Pearl Bailey's life and work, reminding us that her spirit lives on in the countless lives she touched. Pearl Bailey's life story is a powerful reminder that resilience isn't about avoiding challenges, it's about facing them with courage and transforming them into opportunities for growth. Her journey, marked by both struggle and triumph, continues to inspire those who see in her story a reflection of their own capacity to persevere. Through her performances, her words, and her unwavering spirit, Pearl showed the world that strength and grace could coexist, even in the face of adversity. That's all for today's news. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you more stories.